Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Manas the Pursuit of Happiness, and this is your Dr. Chitra Aravind. So today again I've come with a very interesting topic. It's going to be so interesting for people who are in a committed relationship. So that is the love language, and according to psychology, and there are 5 love languages that we speak. So before going to that video, please do subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet for more useful and interesting contents. So today I am going to share the secrets of the love languages, which is going to make a remarkable change in your love relationships as well as in a married relationship. Obviously when married relationships are loving, right? So what are those love languages? And first of all, what is a love language? It is nothing but a language we all use as a human beings to express our love and also to interpret the love of our loved ones. So this, you may be using it day in and out, but without even knowing what it is and without even knowing like what is your dominant love language of your loved ones. So this video will help you to understand your own love language as well as your partner's. So when you start using your partner's love language, you will start a lot of improvements to happen in your relationships. So let's see what are those love languages. The number one love language is acts of service. That is whenever you actually express those, the particular love you feel by doing something, by actually doing something. So they say a quote, right? So actions speak louder than the words. So some people say love you and really make the other person feel so special, but more than the words, doing certain things. Example might be some doing dishes and also helping your wife in the kitchen, or helping fill gas in her car without her knowledge, and surprising by doing a lot of things without the other person's knowledge. So if you speak these love languages, and unfortunately if your partner does not understand this, then you feel very much not appreciated and all that. No, I express my love in these ways, but my partner does not acknowledge. So if you are that partner, you need to understand this is the love language through which your partner is trying to express his or her love towards you. And this is how you need to interpret it and say, okay, this is love. And many times the way you define love is actually so subjective. It is subjective, and it depends on your own experiences in life. So if there is a lot of difference between the love language you and your partner speaks, there will be a lot of difficulties to get the connection, and you feel like I'm not loved by my partner. But please don't think so. Probably the language your partner speaks may be so different from the expectation as a love language you speak. So when you understand this thing from this video, probably this understanding will help you to realize and realize the love your partner has been expressing so far, and also will help you to express love in the language your partner likes. So the first thing I discussed is about acts of service. When you do this acts of service, and when your partner is aware of this, probably okay, the partner may say, okay, he has been flaunting me with nice words, that your dress is nice and you look good today and I love you. All these things he says, but then nothing is showed in action. All the time he's sitting in front of TV only. So where is this love? I don't even see any love. So when the partner understands that the lady's love language here is acts of service, and he starts doing certain things, that is acts of service, then immediately the woman's love tank fills up with a lot of love, and you can get that reciprocation later. So this is the acts of service. So the next thing is words of appreciation. So here what I'm talking about is opposite to this acts of service, like what you're doing. Instead, saying a lot of things, verbally. So how does it work? For example, if your husband does some work for you, like an act of service we take, and immediately saying, thank you so much, you've done a great job for me, and appreciating him and complimenting him immediately gives a boost to another person, especially if he speaks that love language, and he may accept it and understand it very easily. So these words of affirmations are very powerful and works in a wonderful way, especially when your partner speaks this language. And many times in my counseling experience, I've seen women complaining that even if I dress up well, even if I cook so well, I don't get any kinds of appreciation from my husband. And this is also one reason why people are very attracted towards a third person, who may be even coming later as an extramarital affair, when they give lot of appreciation to that particular person. Maybe a man or a woman, whoever it can be. Who does not like strokes? Everyone loves strokes. That is a compliment, right? So it is a very good habit, even though if it is not your love language, start using this language and it can work wonders with your partner. So we'll go to the third love language. Third love language is about giving gifts. So giving gifts is very natural, and it is very evident even from those days that giving gifts, it's like it is a form of love expression. So love is all about giving, as I always tell. So when you give gifts, definitely it actually makes another person feel so special, and you need not be so rich enough to give all the gifts he or she requests. It need not be a so expensive gift. It can be a simple, the flowers also you can give. You can make your own handwritten greeting cards. All this thing, even though it is not your primary love language, but if it is your spouse's primary love language or your loved ones, please try giving these gifts. Definitely it will make her or his day, and they will feel so special and her love tank will fill. So giving gifts is very primary in a form of love. So you can also think of this. And many times they say that so far I'm married for 20 years, he has not given me a single gift. And he might say that no, this is my credit card and this is a cash, go get whatever you want. It's not that what they want. They want that the amount of thought you give into the gift. It can be even a paper and a sketch pen, whatever you have, and whatever you have in heart, if you're going to express there and give it as a gift to your loved ones, that makes their day. So that explains about giving gifts. And the next thing the next thing is about physical touch. So physical touch, we can see the same thing happening. A lot of emotional power is invested into this physical touch. We can see this thing in babies also. Even before we could express our love and verbally, we grab the baby and kiss the baby and actually pat the baby. So all these forms of love the baby enjoys. Similarly, physical touch is very important in a relationship. So, but there may be partners who do not like this public display of affection, or who may not wanting to be touched more often. For these people, there may be a conflict happening if your partner likes this physical touch. But then whatever may be your primary love style or love language, you need to even stretch and also learn the other languages, especially when your partner speaks in other love language. Even though you don't like to be touched, if your partner likes to be touched, you need to actually practice this. What is that physical touch? It can be like putting your hand on the shoulder of your partner, or touching their legs when you're driving, or giving a massage on the shoulder, or a kiss, whatever it can be. These kind of physical touch, some people love a lot, maybe if that is their primary love language. And if you don't talk in their language, and if you're going to floor them with gifts and tell a lot of words of affirmation or acts of service, it is not going to work with your partner. Especially their love language is going to be physical touch, and you need to understand and give this kind of touch quite often. And even apart from love language, physical touch is something which is very important and elementary in any relationships, right? So the last one secret is about spending quality time. So even apart from love language, it is very important that we all spend quality time, which is very much degraded right now, because in this world, technology world, all of the family members are having their own cell phones and their own gadgets, when we don't even look into the eyes of each other when we talk, right? So it is like disrespecting another person in a relationship. So if you really want to work out your relationship, all it takes is to actively listen, engage your ears. It's very, very important. And quality time. Some men say that I can listen to my wife, I can look into the sports activity, I can also look into my mobile, I can do everything, doctor. Why you want me to even listen to her with undivided attention? But please understand that it works wonders. Just try this next time. For example, if your wife is entering the room and you're watching a TV, and when she enters the room, do respect her by switching off the TV, and when she really wants to express something, sit and listen to her for the next 5 to 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever time it takes, with undivided attention, looking into her eyes and actively listening by engaging in to whatever she says, and just see the magic happening. And you can see like it works wonders, and definitely the love language is going to be so receptive, like the rain falling into the soil, right? So she's going to feel that love, and that love is going to be reciprocated back on you, and it's going to improve your relationship. And this really works, people. So, but for that you need to really understand, observe the other person and reflect on yourself or your own love language, and try to communicate this what you like in a relationship. Communication takes a role everywhere. In relationship, it is a very important key for a healthy relationship. So if you have seen this video, you understood your own love language, don't hesitate to communicate your love language to make your partners understand, and partners also try to make an effort to talk the love language of your own partners. So this will really work wonders and improvise your relationship. So I hope this video was of great use to you to understand your love language and also your partners, and try using these concepts into real practice. Only then you will see the benefits coming out of it. So let's catch up in the next video later. Bye.